Earth waking up after the winter months. So this is also where we find in our minds that our minds start to wake up, that we find that our bodies start to move again. You know, we start to get fresh ideas, we start to become a bit more focused. You know, the light, the days get longer, so we get more light. And this is the time when seeds are growing. This morning, as I was walking the children to school, I seen snowdrops, and I will be putting some snowdrops on my altar for IMBOLC. So it's like the first plants of the year that you see, you know, the first signs of spring that we're seeing around us at the moment. So yeah, this is on the 2nd of February. IMBOLC is happening, and I just wanted to talk to you about your altar, things that you can put out for, you know, as a gift to Brigid, who's the goddess of IMBOLC. So yeah, I'm just gonna read from the book here that I've just got here. So it says activities that we can do. So activities that we can do to celebrate IMBOLC is begin to spring clean. We can clean our room, clean our house or the workplace, and get rid of things that no longer serve you or are of no use to you. So it's if you see an object and maybe so you've not used it for a while, or you know, you have two, so you don't necessarily need one. Maybe this is a good time where you can gift as well. Any excess that you have, you can gift it to charity or to a friend or to a neighbour. You know, say you've got children's clothes and they don't fit no more, but instead of, you know, throwing them away as some people normally do, because you have nobody to give them to, take them to Goodwill or take them to charity, or, you know, ask a neighbour, or take them to work. Maybe somebody at work has children and maybe they're struggling a little bit, so maybe you could give to them. Toys, things like that, you know, things that we have excess of. It's a good time to kind of clear down, downsize a little bit, and kind of have a sort out, and kind of know what you've got and what you haven't. And I think this where sometimes it pertains to need versus want. You know, do you want it or do you need it? And this is the thing where you have to use your discernment also with money situations as well, where you have to say, well, I don't really need that, could I find a cheaper version? Or, you know, even sometimes I'm finding at the moment it's hard for me to say no to the children because they're starting to want things as they're getting older, and it's hard for me to say no, but I do think, you know, it's necessary, is it necessary kind of thing. So yeah, this is a good time to like clear down and start to just prepare, you know, for the spring, really, so that you can have a fresh start from the spring as we are in the new year. So this is the beginning of our new year. IMBOLC does lie between, just want to mention it, IMBOLC does lie between Christmas and spring, the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So we are in that in-between bit at the moment with the seasons. So yeah, that's an activity that you can do to prepare for spring, and people do call it spring cleaning, and it is an actual, you know, thing that mentally we are guided to do. So that's why it's a collective conscious thing that we are guided to do, because everybody kind of says, oh, having a spring clean, you know, that type of thing. It's also a good time to clear any emotional baggage that you're carrying, situations, relationships, people, you know, just ultimately use your discernment yet again, and kind of just see, you know, you see the game sometimes that people try to play with you, the guilt trips, the lies, the setups, the manipulation, that type of thing. And this is where it's a good time to kind of discern to yourself whether this person actually genuinely cares for you, or, you know, do they need something for you? So do they just the need and want thing again? Do they need you or do they want you? And this is, it can be friends even. It can be work colleagues. If you do a lot for somebody at work, they need you because, you know, maybe ultimately they don't even know how to do their job properly, and you're there helping them every time they get stuck. Maybe you can say no, you know, maybe you can just, just to keep yourself in a bit of a higher vibration, because you can start to see the setups and things like that. And yeah, it's just a good time to kind of be aware that, you know, it is a new year and it is a new beginning for yourself. So it's good to be aware that you are coming, you're stepping into it your way, the way that you want to step into it, not the way that you've done things in the past. Which brings me on to something else that I wanted to talk about, because IMBOLC actually coincides with the full moon this year. So there will be a full moon on the 3rd of February, which is like the day after. So it kind of coincides with setting intentions, this kind of thing. I'm going to speak about that a bit more in a minute, but yeah, it's just a time to pick yourself up to your new life and your new start of your new cycle of the year, warming yourself up little by little. By the time spring gets here, you know, then you'll be actually fully ready for the Easter celebrations, and it's just a good time to focus on unnecessary things, really, putting down the burdens, putting down the mental and physical anguish that we suffer daily. You know, just through the matrix, just through life, really, as people do. So yeah, I just wanted to speak to you about that. My name is Shivi from Awaken X55. So, and I hope to do more of these videos for you. And yeah, take care, blessed be, good day.